Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your bi-monthly reading, bi-weekly reading. I'm going to start doing these every 2 weeks for you, for all zodiac signs, so we can keep moving forward. And as we roll into 2023, amazing things are going to happen, but not without challenges. Now we're going to look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius, and we're going to cover general love, career, outside influences, family, whatever comes through me, I will guide you through the cards. The overall message I'm going to pull right now, but the one I'm getting for you is a life and soul purpose is coming through for you. It's going to be out of the blue, unexpected, and it is going to be the opportunity of your human lifetime. That is what I'm getting. It's going to be big. It's going to be profound. So let's take a look at the overall energy. We have the Five of Wands. Some of you right now, we're going to pull each week, sorry, as I go forward, adversities, a beyond card. You may have already dealt with this, so we're going to push you into a place beyond where you are today. The Five of Wands is saying there's internal conflict going on inside of some of you where you feel like, is this really ever going to happen? When is all of this going to come through for me? But yet you are a highly intuitive individual. Move, baby. Captain Lovebug's here. He's going to knock the camera over. Don't do that. And you know things on a deep core level. The authentic you is getting ready to emerge in a higher level. That internal conflict has been blocking you from getting all the things in life that you want. And you already know this, but yet you're having a hard time moving past this. Some of you, this isn't about you, it's about others around you where there's a lot of conflict, competition, and you may be in an industry in your career level, in your life in general, romance, whatever it is, where there is a lot of jealousy attached to it. You're an Aquarian, so yes, people become envious because you have this unbelievable, massive knowledge and wisdom that can make other people very envious and create this conflict around you. Whatever it is, we're going to move past this over the next 2 weeks, and I am a fellow Aquarian, so I will be listening to this video when I'm done with it. But for now, I'm following the guidance that I'm getting for you. So let's see what this conflict is and how to evade it as we go forward. We have the Two of Swords in the first week. And remember, this is meant for you at any time. It doesn't necessarily have to be right now. You guys, this conflict is putting you in a place of needing to look for more information, needing to go internally. You're going to need to rely on your intuition, that third eye ability to see beyond. Look into the remote viewer. A lot of you are remote viewers and you can see things that other people can't see. By hovering around, you're going to find whoever is creating a lot of drama in the background. This individual, whoever the Five of Swords is causing conflict, causing you to feel conflicted in your own abilities, but yet there is butterflies all around. I have a new butterfly over here. I don't know if you see it. This is about going from the dragonfly into the butterfly. It's about transitioning and overcoming obstacles that have been blocking you, but you're going to have to do it using your heightened senses. You have all the ability to do it, and for a lot of you, this has been a real big challenge. Maybe finding yourself pulling back into a past where you had to deal with struggles over and over again. When it comes to career, I feel that there is a situation where somebody is causing a lot of conflict. Manipulation is taking place that is making you take a step back and questioning your own ability if you can actually do this job, this career path, or this project that you're working on. It's about self-doubt. This individual is a fighter. They like to fight. They take that one-upmanship and they're going to, they're the type of person, if it's a debate, they're going to go boom, and right off the beginning, they're going to do something that makes it look like they won, even though they didn't. They use tactics that you do not use. So there's a little bit of unethical energy that's around you that is keeping you in this conflict, and you're getting ready to see beyond that. Now, if you've already done that, we're going to have a beyond card to help you in your life. But let's see what else is coming. This may be a family member. It could be a person you work with. But we do have this Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is saying this is a new beginning coming in for you. Hold on one second. That is your life and soul purpose, just like I said at the beginning. Now, these cards look really negative, but see, this is that big moment, a huge moment. When we go through the awakening, we're going to be challenged if we're going to go back in the past. Whoever this devil is, okay, it could be a Capricorn, but this is about somebody who has toxic energy around you. And I feel they do a little bit of background stuff that you don't know. So they sabotage from the backside where you're not aware of it, where you may have been felt like you were left out in the cold. And some of you are feeling that the universe itself, the divine, has ignored you. But that's not true because we have this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is going to take place. Life and soul purpose. Being in alignment with the divine, because this is going to be an opportunity for your life and soul purpose. This is coming in for you. So the old patterns are going to make you, they're going to reemerge while you get this offer. And it is going to be a stunning offer indeed. A magical moment for a lot of you where you thought it wasn't going to happen, and it is going to happen. But along with it comes that testing. So if this is a family member, they're going to test you. They're going to say, you don't deserve it. Why are you even looking at it? You're a fool to take that offer. It's too good to be true. Because this is going to be an amazing situation unfolding right in front of you. The temptation of the devil is here. The temptation to go backwards is going to be there. But you will overcome this as we move forward over the next weeks. So looking further, we're going to look for challenges you've been through. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is an adversity. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the King of Swords. So the Seven of Pentacles is the dark night of the soul. That's what it represents as we are trying to find our empowered, authentic life, our authentic self, which is what Ascending Soul's journey stands for. Empowered, authentic life. And that's what you are creating. So as you go back into this memory, you're going to remember that in the dark, in the depth of the darkness, there was light. And it's a path for you to pick. This King of Wands can represent a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, definitely an Aquarius individual, saying you're going to become the leader of your own life. You're going to make the decision. So whoever is in the background that's been preventing you from a new opportunity, you're going to make a decision to go for the new opportunity. You're literally going to transform your own life over the next 2 weeks. And for some of you, it will roll through the end of the year where you're going to make a big ascension. Ascension is going from one part of this life journey to a new phase where no longer will you be going backwards. The memory is there so that you have this choice in front of you. Which will you do? Will you go toward the sun, as the sun is showing here, and give birth to something new? Or are you going to actually stay in this an environment of self-sabotage energy, conflicting energy, caused by whoever the Five of Swords is representing? Now, when it comes to a career, you've been through a lot in your career. You've been through a lot in life in general. So this is that big moment for you to push harder than you've ever pushed, to move past it, because this is an offer that is outstanding for you. This King of Swords is walking in an authentic life and soul purpose. This is about a humanitarian, which represents you as an Aquarian. So you will be making a decision over the next 2 weeks on what direction you want to go. That's what the month of August is really bringing to us as the zodiac sign, as human beings. The month of August is very profound in the year of 2022 because we have a brand new beginning that is coming in for a lot of people. Those of you feeling left out, feeling like you're in a confused state of mind, you will be breaking free from that over the next 2 weeks from whenever you watch this video. It's meant for you to see. You may not feel that way today, but yet the hope is leaving, but the faith is still there. Sounds a little backwards because faith comes after hope, But the truth is, because you're so intuitive, the faith never leaves you. It does not leave you, because you know without a doubt that everything you've been through is to make this big decision today. This big choice is coming over the next 2 weeks. Your numbers are 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. You will see them everywhere as you make this next 2-week transition. This is an absolute transition in place of personal power, empowering yourself, and moving forward in a very confident way, because the King of Swords is the leader in you. You will become a leader. You will become shown and visible, marching your truth for whatever your life and soul purpose is. Now, when it comes to that career, you're making a big decision. Do you stay with the company that is kind of, I want to use the word browbeating you? Okay, like you've been harassed, you've been rejected, you've been isolated in a work environment that has kept you restricted, regardless of the money. And that may be why you've stayed, is the money itself. But we have to make a choice on our soul level whether or not it's the right one for us. And as soon as you make a decision, this offer will come in. If you choose to move forward and give birth, a new decision will come in. So stand strong in your own confidence, because, oh my goodness, this is something ethical. This is a job, a project, a life opportunity that is in alignment with you as the Aquarian, the Humanitarian. So let's pull some more detail, because these are the challenges that you're going to be facing to pull out of this darkness. Now, I do have the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck as I was shuffling those cards, and nothing happens by chance, Aquarius. And that Judgment card is saying this is a big decision. So be yourself. Come from the core being, because this is going to be an opportunity you will not want to let go of. The additional detail that we have for you is the World card, the Hermit card, and the Emperor. This is a lifetime opportunity where you may become internationally known for whatever it is that you're doing. Using your internal wisdom is going to lead you into becoming the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who carries much wisdom and knowledge, and you are like the keeper of knowledge. You're the keeper of secrets. So you know people's lives, and you understand why they do the manipulative things, but no more justifying it. The Emperor does not allow people to do that to them. They don't allow situations around them to actually do that. So this is a brand new chapter coming in for you, where your wisdom is going to be put to a test. You already know what I'm talking about, but it is hard to fight through it. But you hold the power as the Emperor to make this break. And this is that opportunity that will be, for some of you, it will be marching with the higher power in the human world. That could be a place of government, a leadership, a big, huge corporation. The Emperor knows exactly what to do. And there is an eagle, not by chance, in both of these cards for you. The eagle can hover above, and they can see and watch down below, and they can tell who the Five of Swords is, whether that's in your life, a family member or not. This sounds general because it is captivating every single area of your life. It isn't one part. It isn't just romance. It isn't just your career. It's about you creating the life that you want, where you are going to start a new chapter based on these three cards right here. The world, you're changing the environment around you. You're changing your course of direction, which has an eagle right up here. And this person is hovering down, looking below, because you are completing a section of your life. You have the choice with the Two of Wands to actually move past and move away from the snakes that surround you in life. They come at your feet and they come behind you so that you can't see them. But yet with this internal knowledge, you know exactly who they are. So Aquarians, oh my goodness, this is an incredible opportunity that puts you in sync with the divine, with being a humanitarian, walking what you thought you were meant to do your entire life, but not necessarily knowing what it was. You have an offer coming in from somebody that's going to change your life. And you have to be able to make this decision. This offer is going to create jealousy around you. It is going to create people to want to pull you backwards because they don't want to let go of you. You carry so much power with you that you empower people just by being in their presence. So this is a magnitude of change and growth for you. You have to be able to see beyond where you are today to understand what is coming for you in the future. This is coming out of the blue. It is not going to be known. This emperor is going to be something that is shining right in front of you, but yet you'll have the others around you saying you can't do it. And for some of you, that's your own internal self, depending on what level you are ascending in your own life. So no matter where you are, whether you feel you're already in your life and soul purpose, this is greater than where you are today. Walking this path is going to be a profound moment for you guys. It is going to cover every area of your life where you will be in balance with air, earth, fire, and water. This is aligning with the divine and walking your true path. So you guys, let's go ahead and pull a Beyond card from my Oracle deck. This is to help push you beyond no matter what phase of life you're in right now. And let's see what they want you to know. We have the card as separation. And separation means we had to be separated from ourselves. And when we're separated, that's where the confusion comes in. That's where the conflict comes in. That's where we have an opening that allows others to see our vulnerability. And if we are separated from the divine feminine and the divine masculine, we ourselves do not know how to connect this. You are coming to a place of interconnection, and that's what I'm talking about. When we connect, we ascend. So whether you've already ascended once, you are going to do it again, but not without going through this trial of testing. Okay, it's like a testing period. You're going to push through, and the reward is a cosmic reward. So coming together because the collective consciousness needs you to step into your place of power. The universal energies are saying the separation time is done. It's time to start this new path, but only if you choose to. So this is a powerful, magical moment. Some of you are stepping into a spotlight. I don't care if you have a job, if you don't have a job, if you are in a relationship or not in a relationship, you are going to be highlighted over the next 2 weeks, particularly at the end of August. And again, it will roll into throughout the end of the year and forward. Going beyond the internal separation is seeing the authentic you. What is in the dark place in you will be shown through the light that's coming in. The light is going to show it, reveal it, and connect you so you can take this offer. Now, this emperor brings in something that you did not know existed. So it's taking your business to a new level. It's taking your career to a new level. It's taking those of you who are retired and putting you into a place of power where you're going to help humanity through government institution, through an outside agency, somehow, some way, whether it's nonprofit or profit, you are going to benefit from it. It's like the universe is going to bless you because you took this role. What I mean by that is if you are a healer and you are on YouTube, when you start this industry on YouTube, you will be blessed with a lot of karmic rewards. They come out of nowhere. All of a sudden you have this, all of a sudden this pops in, this opportunity shines, and that's what's coming through. No matter what phase of life, this separation is coming to an end. So this is an incredible, unique, individual Aquarian reading. I may do another one because it is so clear and specific about personal growth. It doesn't really cover family or anything in specific. It covers life in general. So Aquarians, this is you stepping into a place of power and being given a reward that's going to change your life. The one you've been knowing is coming, but yet not seeing it. The doubt will be gone by the end of this time frame. So For those of you who like this reading, please thumbs up this video. We're going to take a look at love and romance here. And we're going to look at couples and singles. And remember, I do have 20 available spots. If you are looking for your life and soul purpose or want a personal reading, you can go to my website. So couples over here and singles over here. Oh my goodness, whatever's going on, we've got forgiving and learning. Now, there were other zodiac signs that got this, and it's really not about zodiac specific as it is about you going through this phase that we're talking about. You can clearly see the spiritual guides around you, the beings of light and love, saying, hey, baby, it's time to let it go and move forward so that you can come to a unit within. No more separation inside of you, opening your heart. Love is what makes the world go round. Love is what creates a planet of harmony and balance. Love is what brings abundance and prosperity into your life. So it's micro-vibing your way through life. And please check out my book, Micro Vibes. It will help you in this situation. It is now available on Amazon. It's in the description box below. Forgiving this person doesn't mean being in a relationship with them anymore. You may decide it's time to cut ties and actually take it to the courts and allow the courts to sever ties. The learning opportunity that you had with this person, it's what is bringing you to a place of unity within. So you will not be separated, conflicting, arguing, and battling. It's like that does not work well for an Aquarius individual. However, that was part of your life lesson, because in order for you to move forward, you had to meet this person. So whatever you're dealing with between you and your partner, you have a chance to fix it. The Two of Wands is here saying you can go whichever direction you want. But in order to stay in the relationship and build a new one, this forgiving has to be done. In order for you to build a new life without them, the forgiveness, not to their face, but the forgiveness within you, deep, deep within you, from your guides, is saying it's time. That's what allows us to let go. So this is a very big, profound moment for a lot of you in couples, and you have a big decision to make, but you will know exactly what to do because you are showing as the internal wisdom. You're showing as the King of Swords, so you know exactly what to do. So let's take a look at you singles and see what's going on for beautiful singles. We have the card of stay optimistic in your love life. Now, you may be older and you may be in a place, whatever your age is, where you say, I don't want relationships anymore. However, that love that I'm talking about comes from a positive place within, where we stay open to love, and when we offer our heart to the universe, blessings come down from above. And oftentimes somebody's going to come into our life where we have a choice whether we want to be with them. You're getting ready to meet somebody that is going to help you enhance your life and complete the circle within. You may have been through a lot of challenges like the rest of this reading is talking about, but being open, you've grown so much, you realize what we're talking about, and you are in a place right now where you're just enjoying life, being open, staying optimistic. That's enjoying life, Aquarius. So be optimistic, because this person is going to be authentic. This person is going to possibly be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but not necessarily. One thing's for sure, they do know who they are. They are a leader in their life, so they won't be asking you to do everything for them. Opening your heart is going to help you receive a counterpart for your own element, somebody you're compatible with. You can communicate well together. This is a soul connection, not a soulmate, not a twin flame. This is a soul connection that is going to be a blessing sent to you. So have an amazing next 2 weeks. Thank you for watching.